Folge zu leisten. Wie alle Lufthansa-Flüge ist auch dieser Flug ein Nichtraucherflug.
Almost home. We almost made it. And I can't wait. I'm done with traveling now. Honestly, I'm done. Who is this? My travel buddy. Hello, welcome back to Berlin. I'm so happy to be back. It's actually pretty late. It's already almost 4 p.m. After sitting for so long, I just want to go outside. It's a beautiful day outside. I just want to go for a little walk. And then we're going to make late lunch dinner. And we chat about how I feel at the moment. We chat about periods because I feel like no one's really talking about what's been going on in our bodies, in our minds, with our hormones, with our feelings, with our emotions. I'm all over the place this month. That's why I want to talk about periods, cycle, all the things around it with you. Just a little snack before I leave. Celery and peanut butter. The combo is bomb. If you think it's not a vibe, you have to try it. It's super fresh. Honestly, all you need is the celery stick and peanut butter. You put it on and then you just eat it. It's so good. It really is. I'm excited to read your comments on this. I just love it. Berlin is actually, it's so big. I feel like every single time when I go for a walk, there are so many things that I haven't seen before. A walk a day keeps the mental breakdowns away, I tell you. Seriously, I love walking. Also today I didn't do a workout, and on the days when I don't do a workout, then I usually go for a walk. I don't even have a phone with me. Usually I have a phone with me and I listen to music, listen to podcasts. But today I don't want to have anything. I just want to walk and look around what other people are doing in the parks or up here on the balconies. So I just want to be present and observe. Done with my walk. I'm on the way back home. The walk was worth it. It was really worth it. I'm extremely tired, so walking is basically the one and only thing that I want to do when it comes to moving my body, and this always happens the days before my period. I don't want to do any crazy workouts. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to see anyone, and especially this month, I have to say, it's very intense. I have all the symptoms that you can have before getting your period, and I want to talk about it because I feel like no one is really sharing it and no one is really talking about it, and I feel a bit alone with this. So here's what I'm going through the days before my period. I feel extremely tired. My mood is crazy. It changes, I feel like, every single hour. So I wake up with good energy. 1 hour later, I start crying. Then I'm happy again. Then I start crying again. Then I'm angry. I really don't know what's going on, but it's crazy. My mood changes are incredible. Extremely tired. I feel overwhelmed. I feel confused. On some days, I'm not hungry at all. On other days, I could eat, I don't know, so many things at the same time. I don't even know if I want to have salty or sweet. It's all so confusing and it's also overwhelming. That's how I feel. I haven't had the best experience with doctors when it comes to my period. I haven't had a period for so long and no one really could help me. So what doctors suggested was taking the pill, but that's not the answer. That's not the solution. So it's not so easy to find someone who can help you with those kind of problems. At least it wasn't so easy for me. Yeah. I hope this place here, I hope my YouTube channel, it can be a place where we can share share experiences, share symptoms that we have, share tips. So if you have any kind of tips for pre-period symptoms, leave them down in the comments. Your apartment is a reflection of your current life, of your current lifestyle. If it's super chaotic, yeah, your brain might also be super chaotic. I totally relate to this. It's finally dinner time and I'm really, really hungry, can I be honest? So I'm gonna use everything that I have left here in the fridge. I'm gonna make a Greek salad, a Greek-inspired salad with black olives, a lot of vegetables that I have left over in the fridge. Ooh. And then I found this falafel Fertigmischung. We should take care of this first. I love falafels. It says I have to put it in water for 15 minutes and then I have to bake it for 10 minutes. Oh no! Second try. Wow. For this we need water, hot water. That smells genius. So I put the whole package in and then it says 250 milliliters of the hot water. And then we're gonna let it sit for 15 minutes. I'm gonna mix it a bit. It doesn't look right, but maybe it just takes a bit. Oh God. And while this is getting ready, this is the falafel mix, I'm cutting all the vegetables that I have here. Tomato, cucumber. Before I decided to make dinner here with you, I just had a shower and I washed my hair. Because I don't know about you, but around my period, the days before and when I'm on my period, I feel dirty. It's weird, but I feel dirty and all I want to do all the time is having a shower, washing my hair and feeling clean again. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel really, really dirty. And not just feeling dirty, also when it comes to my digestion and bloating, it's out of control sometimes. I feel super bloated and also my digestion, like my poop, oh my God. Sometimes it's so different just because I get my period. And it's an uncomfortable feeling. It's a weird feeling. It's not fun at all. But not talking about it and feeling bad about it is also not the answer and it's also not the solution. So I just want to share my honest thoughts with you. I wonder why no one in school told us anything about the symptoms when you get your period, or in general. I feel like we haven't learned anything. I don't know if it has changed. Maybe nowadays teachers teach about hormones and periods. It's so important that girls know what's going on. I'm 28 years now and I have to figure things out where I'm like, I should have known that 10 years before. So this is me, a 20-year-old girl living now in Berlin, trying to figure out what's going on in her body, trying to figure out how a normal period should look like. Actually, that's something I really try to figure out. What is normal and what isn't normal? Like, when are the symptoms too crazy and when should you see a doctor? I honestly don't know. Like, I really don't know exactly what's normal. If you feel like something is out of whack, something is out of control, I always suggest seeking a professional and going to a doctor. I always, always, always suggest that. But I think things like mood changes, changes in your energy level, digestive issues, like a little bit of digestive issues, feeling bloated, and I think that's kind of normal. But if you feel like it's just too extreme, it makes you feel so uncomfortable, then you should definitely see a doctor. Ooh. Something I did learn on TikTok and Instagram, and it's actually crazy that social media tells me things like that, but I've learned through social media that our cycle has like 4 different phases, and one of the phases is your period, like your menstruation. Yeah, this is one of the phases. Then you have the follicular phase, the luteal phase, and the ovulation phase. The best phase of all, like I think it is, and I think everyone else thinks as well, is the ovulation phase. It's when you feel super high energy, super fun, when you super flirty, and you just feel your absolute best and your sexiest and your hottest. Then you have the follicular phase, I always mix those up. Like after, first of all, there's your period, menstruation, and then there's, I think, the luteal phase. The luteal or the follicular phase. I'm never sure about those. Before I tell you anything wrong right now, I should check it again, right? So let's check it. Okay. It starts off with your menstruation, your period, so you're bleeding. Then after this, there's the follicular phase. Then there's the ovulation. And then there's the luteal phase. To me, it's a bit like the weather. It's a bit like the weather throughout the year. So menstruation is like winter. It's winter, it's dark. Follicular phase is like spring. So it's getting better again. Ovulation is like summer. And then the luteal phase is like autumn, fall. A common question I also get is how I work out and how I move my body in all the phases of your cycle, especially on my period. But I think I've shown you today that like I'm gentle to my body, and I like most of the time I'm low energy. I don't want to move my body when I'm on my period. But it's also different. Can I be honest? Like some months are better and other months are not as good. And also, every single person is so different. So I don't want to tell you, oh, when you're on your period, you should just stretch and just go on walks. Because if you have high energy, if you feel your best, you should use that energy and you should smash a workout. Like you really have to listen to your body. I think that's super important. And one thing that really helped me understanding the different kind of phases of my cycle is that if I have a few days or if I have a week where I'm really, really low energy, then I can check in with myself and I'm like, hey, maybe it's my hormones. Maybe I am in the week before my period and everything is fine. It gives me this feeling of everything is fine. And it really helps me understanding the phases of my cycle. Game changer. I bought so much basil and I didn't know what to do with it, but today I'm gonna put it into my salad. I really have to eat everything that's in my fridge in the next 2 days because I fly on Tuesday to Paris. I'm gonna share with you a little bit more next week. Maybe you have seen it. I started this 90-day transformation project with one of you. So I made a casting call out and you had the chance to apply for, and it's gonna be a 90-day transformation with Emma. Emma is the winner. She's from Paris. So I'm gonna fly to Paris and give her or start with her a 90-day transformation. This is going to be like so crazy. I'm looking really forward to it. I'm gonna do it together with my nutritionist Jennifer. So I feel like throughout this 90-day transformation, I can really learn so much. And Emma will, I don't know, change, and I hope she will change in the best way possible. And I'm looking forward to this so much. Okay, I'm gonna add my basil into it. And I have bell pepper here. Tuna. I'm gonna add some tuna. I hope tuna and falafel goes well. I think so. And feta cheese. There's also some hummus here. I don't know if I should add hummus. Oh, I also have black olives. They're still cool. Good to eat? I think so. Let's just add a few of these as well. Greek salad inspired. I don't know if I should add the tuna. I think I don't need the tuna here. I think it's better without. No tuna. Changed my mind. Okay, I have to take care of my falafels. I just put them in the air fryer. I think that's going to work. I hope. I mean, what's the next step here? Make 14 to 16 little balls, and then, I mean, they say to make it in a pan. But I think the air fryer is going to make it more crispy. So I use the air fryer. I know better. I actually don't. Okay, so we form little balls. 14 to 16, that's a lot. Little falafel balls. And then I put it in here. My air fryer isn't that big, so I'm thinking of just making a few and then make the rest later. Hey, but that's an amazing meal prep. I do think we could make falafel ourselves completely from scratch. We should try it if we have more time. Cooking takes a lot of time, is what I realize. It's a lot of time and effort and energy that goes into, but it's fun. I'm gonna put in the first ones. Just have to wash my hands quickly. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. I just want to show you the air-fried falafels. It's so hot. I put them in for 5 more minutes. But the rest is good. This looks so good. I can't. Wow. And with all the things that I had left in my fridge and I didn't know what to do with it, now it turned out to be this perfect Greek-inspired salad with falafel, avocado. Oh, wow. Bomb. So excited for this now. Let's try it. Yum. I texted my manager today. It was a long-ass message in German. I'm trying to explain it in just 1 or 2 sentences. So the first sentence was in English. I said, Marcello, that's how I call him. Good news for a girl like me, I get my period. And then I kept going in German. Aber das erklärt auch leider mein Verhalten in den letzten Tagen. Anyways, I tried to explain it to you. So we are filming. Right now, we have a big production for China. So we are filming a lot of fitness and workout content for China. And it started off okay. Like, I gave it my all. I was there, full of energy every single day. And I thought we're going to be done in 1 week or 2 weeks max. But now the whole process takes longer than a month. And the last few days, so we are kind of filming almost every single day. It's a lot. It's a big production. People are here. I have to be ready. I have to be not in shape, but like just there mentally as a coach, as a fitness creator, as a fitness influencer. So there are people here, a lot of people involved. And yeah, the last 2 workouts that we filmed, I totally fucked up. I really fucked up. I couldn't do the workout. We had to pause. Oh my God, what was that? We had a 30-minute workout and we had to pause 10 times. I couldn't even hold the plank anymore. Everything felt so sore. I felt so low energy. And then yesterday, there was another day and I just couldn't do the workout. My legs started to cramp. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. I felt so weak. And in that moment, I kind of knew that maybe my period is coming, but I felt so ashamed. And when I think of business and when I think of photo shoots, I wonder how models are doing it or how actors are doing it. When you are in your period, like, and you really can't, how do you push through? At the same time, you also shouldn't push through. I tried to push through. I mean, it didn't even work, but I'm also not happy that I tried to push through because if your body clearly tells you stop, you have to stop. Honestly, you have to stop, and no matter how bad you want to do it in that moment, sometimes it's just not possible and you really have to listen to your body. But I wonder in work world and in business world and on days when you have a photo shoot or just a video shoot like I have, what do you do? I don't have an answer for this. I didn't know what to do. But so I texted Marcel, my manager, and told him that I feel so sorry for how I acted the last 2 days, especially on set, like when I have to be professional. And he really applied in a really, really nice way. He said that we try to work with your cycle, not against it. And I'm really grateful for that. I'm so grateful that he understands it. And I told him that to me, it's so important that I have a regular period or that in general, I get a period. Like my period is not regular at all, but at least I got it back. So I think it's going to take a while until it's regular. And between 28 and 34 days, I think that's how long a cycle should be. I don't have that. Like my cycle takes so much longer. So it takes forever to get my period, but at least I got it back and I'm working on it, that it's more regular. I'm also giving my body time for that, but I'm so grateful that he understood and he was like so nice. And he just gave me a feeling of it's okay and we're going to find a way and we're going to work with it and not against it. I do think when you struggle at the job that you have currently and you have those days when you feel super terrible, I think you should talk to your boss and your boss should not accept it, but should support you. When my girls in my team, like when you watch it right now, girls, then feel free to tell me when you have a really shit day because of your hormones, when you really feel so down. I'm happy to give you a day off, and your boss should give you a day off as well. I think that's super important. Also, in general, I think companies should think about supporting women more when it comes to their cycle, because our energy level is different, our productivity is different. We have to work with it, honestly. Okay, girls, I guess most of you are girls here today because that's really a girly topic. I finished my dinner now, so what I'm doing is I turn on my laptop, my Netflix or YouTube. I'm gonna watch something. I'm gonna finish my dinner. I'm gonna make a dessert because probably I also want to eat something sweet later. And that's it for today. I hope you got some kind of knowledge out of it, some educational things out of it. I hope I could encourage you to learn more about your body and learn more about the cycle and the 4 different phases, and listen more to your body and do what feels right to your body. Also, when you read things like you shouldn't work out on your period, like you really have to read twice and remember that every single one of us is so different. So what works for one person doesn't work for another person. What works for me might work for you, but maybe it doesn't work for you. So we all are so different. And I just want you to be a little bit more kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Your body is an amazing, beautiful thing, and you should treat it in an amazing, beautiful way. If you have any kind of tips for the pre-period symptoms, leave them down in the comments. I think it's beneficial for not just me, but for all of us. If you have any questions around period cycle, leave them down in the comments. I try to answer them myself or with my nutritionist, or maybe we have to find another expert who wants to talk with us about all these things here on my channel. Yeah, leave them down in the comments and then we can chat about it.
Von der Sunderbers Therapeut.
Unsere Tochter hat sich bei niemandem gemeldet und ihr Handy liegt noch in ihrem Zimmer.
Hören Sie, manchmal... Ach, nicht schon schlimm genug, ja? Das kannst du laut sagen.
Unsere Tochter hat damit rumgespielt.
Muss ich auf die Toilette, ja?
Wahrheit.
I am back puzzling. Last Sunday I started with my puzzle, and this week I'm almost there. Are you excited to see it? I'm gonna show it to you. The only thing that's missing is here. That's the last part. The other side is completely done. The whole rainbow is done. It's just this little part, and this freaks me out. That's so hard. It's just these last puzzle pieces. It's challenging. I don't know why. Okay. What? I'm in a lucky era. Wait. What? I finished the whole thing right now. I had a roll, I had a moment. Every single piece was fitting in. Wow, that feels so good. I feel like I've accomplished something. Wow. Dessert time. I have a sweet tooth. What should I do? I love sweet stuff. This is yogurt mixed with protein powder. Then I added some berries, frozen berries, blueberries, banana chips, cacao nibs, and this brown thing here is a protein pudding from a German supermarket here. Tastes good. Today haven't been the best day. I feel like every single time when I'm vlogging, I tell you I don't have the best day. I promise, most of my time is good. I'm just vlogging on Sundays when I feel like I'm having a little down moment. And then on top, I had all the pre-period symptoms that I could have. So, well, today was a bit crazy. But we survived it together. And I got a DM today, and there was an image of a quote, and it said, "At the end, it's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay." And I want to remind you that it's all gonna be okay. Every single day. Every single time. Just checking if I have something in my teeth while I'm talking. So I give you a big hug now, and then it's time to say bye and good night. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. today, for flying with me to Berlin, back home. So happy to be back home. I'm so happy to sleep in my own bed today. You have no idea. But yeah, I love you guys. I give you a big hug now. Big, 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 biggest hug. Oops. Thank you guys. Thank you, team. I love you. Bye.